Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Danny Boyrocaro from BSED English 2B. So for today's video, we are tasked to discuss the following. We have the picture book and we have the poetry. So for poetry, we are tasked to state the summary of each poem in 5 sentences. Discuss the persona, the setting, theme, and lessons that can be found in the poem. The following poetry that needs to be discussed are the Mother Goose nursery rhymes, the Owl and the Pussycat, Jabberwocky, Little Red Riding Hood, and Life Doesn't Frighten Me. So for the picture book, we are tasked to give the summary of each book in 5 sentences as well. So discuss the setting, the theme, characters, and the lessons. So we have the number 1, the Very Hungry Caterpillar, the Cat in the Hat, the Giving Tree, and then the last one is Where the Wild Things Are. Okay, so before we proceed with the first one, let's first discuss what is poetry and what is picture book. So when we say poetry, it is a form of literary art that uses language to evoke emotional responses and create imagery through rhythm, rhyme, and metaphor. It often employs condensed language and various literary devices to convey complex ideas, emotions, or experiences in a concise and impactful way. Poetry can take many forms, including traditional structures like sonnets and haikus, as well as more modern and experimental styles. While picture books, on the other hand, it is a type of children's book that combines illustrations with text to tell a story. Picture books are typically aimed at young children and often feature colorful, engaging illustrations that complement and the narrative. The text is usually brief and may incorporate rhymes, repetition, or other literary devices to engage young readers. So picture books can cover a wide range of themes and topics, from imaginative adventures to educational concepts, and they play a crucial role in introducing children to the joy of reading and storytelling. Okay, so let's proceed with the number 1. So we have the Mother Goose nursery rhymes. So it is a timeless collection of traditional nursery rhymes, typically attributed to an imaginary author named Mother Goose. So the persona of Mother Goose is depicted as a nurturing, whimsical figure to tell stories and sings songs to children. The setting of the rhymes varies, often taking place in imaginative landscapes or everyday scenes from rural and urban life. So themes within the rhymes include morality, imagination, and the importance of play. Each rhyme carries a simple lesson or moral, teaching children about kindness, manners, and the world around them in a light-hearted and memorable way. So number 2, we have The Owl and the Pussycat by E. Lear. So this poem tells a story of an owl and a cat who fall in love and set sail on a romantic adventure together in a pea green boat. So the persona of the owl and the pussycat is whimsical and romantic, set against a fantastical backdrop of the sea and the island. So themes of love, of course, companionship and adventure and central, with a lesson on power of love to overcome differences and obstacles. So number 3, we have Jabberwocky by Carol. So it is a nonsensical poem featuring invented words and fantastical creatures following the journey of a young hero facing mythical Jabberwock. So the persona is that of a brave, adventurous protagonist navigating a surreal landscape filled with bizarre creatures. So the setting is an imaginary world of forests and monsters. So with dreamlike quality, themes include a bravery, facing fears, and the power of imagination, with a lesson of courage and resourcefulness in the face of adversity. So number 4, we have Little Red Riding Hood. So a retelling of the classic fairy tale with a darker, more humorous twist featuring Little Red Riding Hood outsmarting the cunning wolf. So the persona of this poetry is portrayed as clever, resourceful, while the wolf is depicted as sly and deceitful. So the setting is a forest, evoking a sense of danger and mystery. Themes include cautionary tales about trusting strangers, the consequences of disobedience, and the triumph of wit over brute force. So the last one, we have Life Doesn't Frighten Me by Angelou. So a poem celebrating courage and resilience in the face of fear, with a defiant tone and empowering message. So the persona is confident and assertive, refusing to be intimidated by life challenges. So the setting is the vastness of life itself, with its uncertainties and dangers. So themes includes overcoming fear, finding strength within oneself, and embracing life with bravery and confidence. Okay, so moving on. So let's talk about some example of picture books. So the number 1, we have The Very Hungry Caterpillar. So the story follows the journey of a hungry caterpillar as it eats its way through various foods before transforming into a beautiful butterfly. So, set against vibrant illustrations, the caterpillar's adventures teaches children about the life cycle of a butterfly. So, the days of the week and healthy eating habits. So, the theme of transformation and growth is central, with a lesson of patience and perseverance. So, the number 2, we have The Cat in the Hat. So, the mischievous cat in the hat arrives at the home of 2 bored children named Sally and her brother. So, and turns their rainy day into a chaotic adventure. Set in a colorful, surreal house, the story is filled with whimsical rhymes and imaginative characters. So, themes includes the joy of spontaneity and creativity, and the lesson or the moral is the importance of responsibility and the consequences of disobedience. So number 3, we have The Giving 3, a poignant tale of selfless 3 who gives everything it has to a boy throughout his life, from childhood to old age. Set in a natural landscape, the story explores themes of love, sacrifice, and the cycle of life. The characters are the boy and the tree, symbolizing the bond between humanity and nature. So the lesson emphasizes the importance of generosity, gratitude, and cherishing the gifts of nature. And the last one, we have Where the Wild Things Are. The story follows Max, a mischievous boy who sails away to an island inhabited by wild creatures, the wild things, where he becomes their king. So set in Max's vivid imagination, the island represents his inner world of emotions and fantasies. Themes include the power of imagination, the need of acceptance and belonging, and the comforts of home and family. The lesson encourages children to explore their creativity, confront their fears, and appreciate the love and security of home. So there you go, guys, and that concludes the video presentation of the Module 7 in Literature 1. So thank you so much for watching this video, and I hope that you will learn something new today. Again, this is Danny Boy Roquero from BSED English 2B. Good afternoon, everyone.